Last time I was this early, he was drinking punching. Man, like Khalil, make up, boop, 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 boop. Khalil, Spurs up, boys. Spurs up. Spurs is not down. Spurs is up. How we feeling about that, boy? How we feeling about that, boy? Okay. Next season gonna be crazy, you know, Khalil. Next season is going to be a crazy one. I'm actually really excited to see how things shape out, but genuinely, I think it's just going to be like a highly competitive Premier League season. You know, I could see it being like a kind of 4-way, 5-way kind of thing for the title. I just interested to see like what are people plans like post World Cup and going for like almost a majority of people going in with new managers, how things are going to be approached, you know, how transfers gonna make. I see Rafael Leao want to leave AC Milan. I'm interested to see. I just are real interested to see a lot of things, a lot of moving pieces, you know, and it's exciting. It's really exciting. Like I feel really excited for football. I wasn't that excited this year, but next year I'm really excited to see where football goes. Man, like Sharky, boop, 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 boop. Sharky, where's the scene, bro? Sharky, what going on? Big up, big up, big up. Sharky, I see I do a big stream earlier, big stream. Anybody could win. Iron Man U. I want to see how City and Liverpool look. Could Arsenal replicate? Now, it's very good that Arsenal won the league because I think if Arsenal didn't win the league, we could have seen somebody like Saliba leaving. I just don't feel like it would have been very difficult for them to keep that. You see that back line, you see their defense. Arsenal just need to take advantage of the fact that they have the best defense in the world and improve. And I really hope in this transfer window they take the time, because I think if they go into the next season, especially if it's not Premier League or Champions League they're winning next season, that we will start to see some key figures being unsettled. I feel like some key players for Arsenal will start thinking about other ambitions. I mean, look at Saliba. Saliba's just 24, 25. I mean, he has a lot to go in his career, but I feel like he's one of the best defenders in the world, if not the best defender in the world. And, well, to me, I like Gabriel more than Saliba, yeah, but that is a story for another day. You know, a man like Donny, big up, boop, 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 boop. Over the bar. Shaki, you can't do that. Man like Giovanni, big up Giovanni. I don't reply to you, boy. I listen to your message, but I didn't get reply to you. You're busy, dog. Man like Gary, big up, boop, boop. Gary, I'm not streaming right now, Gary. I could have swear I see you streaming just now, and you doing here. Man like Gary with the 100 biddies, boop, 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 boop. Gary, thank you so much for the 100 bits. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. How are you doing tonight, dog? What game you playing? I see you here. Looking like you're looking like you're spectating. I hope it's not my stream you're spectating there, no? I hope it's not my stream. But thanks for supporting this stream, bro. I hope you're doing good. I see you stream pretty early today. I hate Gabriel so much, and I snake as no, when you're a Spurs fan, obviously you go hate them, man. I don't expect you to like anybody from Arsenal. But I'll be honest with you, like, I'm happy that Arsenal could be rewarded. I did not want them to win Champions League, though. I'm sorry. I do not support the way Arsenal plays football. And I just don't know how Arsenal fans sit down, turn on the TV, and watch them play whatever that is. I don't know what that is, but I promise you, I'd rather watch Crystal Palace at home than watch Arsenal any day. I'd rather watch Crystal Palace at home. Like, I promise you, I don't understand that, like, that I don't know how you could say that is football. I mean, I get that everybody have their style, everybody have their way of playing the game. Because to me, at a point, there was like a certain point in time where, like, I kind of get bored of seeing City play, because Pep does kind of play this real possession based kind of football, and sometimes it could get boring. But at least somehow it's something flowing at least, you know. Man like Giovanni with your sub. Boop, 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 boop. Giovanni, thank you so much for the love, bro. Appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for supporting the stream. Hope you had a good day, dog. No, thank you so much for the support, Giovanni. Thank you, bro. Ateta, dog, I think. But you see, the thing is, when Ateta first played in Arsenal, when he started playing, he had a different style of football. So it is interesting to see how much that style has changed from the first season he has played at Arsenal and now. And I think Arsenal dog. I think the thing with Arsenal, what they should be aiming for right now is to strengthen the team. Like they need to enter that market. And I think if they don't, and they don't win Prem or they don't win Champions League next season, I think it will start to become questions will start becoming asked. Like, I mean, to the star players, of course, because the key thing is holding a defense. I think if Saliba or Gabriel decides to just say, yeah, I done, Arsenal, Arsenal will be in that kind of spot because realistically, if you really think about centre back pairings right now, there's a good show that Arsenal have the best centre back pairing in the world right now, right? I don't feel like we could deny that. It may be very shameless playing, but to me is a very, you know, it's a very strong centre back pairing. Is a very strong centre back, you know. So Doc Sharky. You're trying to send 10 subs, everybody. You don't need to send 10 subs, bro. I appreciate it nonetheless. Though you have no reason for you to send 10 subs, though. I do this for fun. If all you're willing to support, I appreciate it anytime, but all to save all your money, please. You know. But yeah, I'm really interested to see the football season and how it shapes going ahead into World Cup. You know, World Cup season is starting soon, and I would love to see how things go. You know, like I'm very curious to see how Brazil plays. I'm not gonna lie earlier. I have no expectations of Brazil, but I'm curious to see how they play. 100%. Who am I backing? Okay, so in terms of favorites, for me, in terms of favorites, appreciate the look, Giovanni. In terms of favorites, for me, it had to be France. I just feel like France is my favorites, but they are not who I am backing. Preferably, I want Spain to win. I'm not a Barca fan, but I am a Yamal fanboy, and I love to see Yamal play. I think he plays football. I think Yamal plays football. I love football, and Yamal is the definition of football. And I'm a big fan of Pedri as well. So I'm not a Barca fan, but I love to see those two play. I hope Rodri catch back himself, but I've always had a strong love for how Spain plays a game. I think it's very interesting to watch. I love possession style football, so obviously I'll be a little biased in terms of watching that. It may not always be the best thing to watch, but for me, I like it. I love how tiki taka flows. I think it's football. So I want Spain to win. But if I could take it, I would want an underdog team to win. So just as Khalil said, Belgium, I would love to see a Belgium win. I would love to see a Netherlands win. Who else might be a relative? I don't know how Croatia gonna look because Modric legs kind of. I have not taken much of AC Milan this season, but I would like to assume Modric can't carry Croatia the way he did before. And yeah, so who else are thinking could make a nice little upset? I'm not seeing England, boy. Only I'm not seeing England. Dog, England on paper looks so good. And then we had to watch this season. Some of the players had, okay, besides Lord Kane. Let's just give Give Lord Kane. Besides Lord Kane, we have Saka. Now, I am a very big Saka hater. I am sorry to say, because to me, Saka offers nothing in a game. Arsenal fans could kill me. They could be vexed. They could be however they want. I just don't see Saka on the field and get frightened. Like, I just feel like, everybody have this strong part of a game. In some forms or some sense, they're strong at something, but might be ass at everything. I just feel like Saka is just average at everything. Like, he's average at every single thing. Like every single thing he's average at. There's nothing, to me at least, there is nothing that he is exceptional at. Nothing. You understand? Foden not even there. And I can't blame him. I feel like, dog, when I watch Foden play this season, it's like he don't want it. It's like he bored of football. I just watch Foden and I just be like, dog, is it that you have family and you don't want to play football anymore? Sometimes he will come on and you play a nice game and then it's just like, Foden he just don't care. Like, it don't feel like he cared to go World Cup. It don't seem like he cared to go World Cup. So, so to me, no, but Donnie, the point I'm trying to make is that even when he played, he just didn't seem hungry. That hunger, that desire to play. Because it's one thing to just be ass, it's the next thing to be hungry. And that's always be a problem for me. Like, dog, if you're already playing like ass, that's okay. But at least be hungry now. At least try to fight for something. You understand? And to me, that's what Nunes was. Because anybody watch, I mean, I know all is not City fans, but when Nunes first came to City, he was bare ass. But the point of it is he was still hungry and he was still willing. He was still trying to fight for a spot. And now, to me, he's a very good player because he's hungry. You understand? You could be ass, but you had to be hungry. You had to be wanting to play football. And it just feels like Foden doesn't want to play football anymore. It feels like he want to go some other sport, or like he just probably want to play golf or some shit. I don't know. Send he with Pep and let he go and line with Pep or something, though. Palmer is... Like, we don't even get on the conversation of Palmer right now, the state of Palmer right now, right? I'm not gonna lie. I think key figures 100% is right to me. I think arguably, and Ole could feel free, but Rice might be the best center defensive mid right now to fight me. To fight me for that statement. To fight me for that statement. But I like how Rice plays. He's a dirty, but he does his job. I think Rice can hopefully pull England together. Well, Kane is Kane. We don't even need to discuss about Kane. I think if Kane has a good he has a good World Cup campaign, Ballon d'Or, right? I feel like the Kane Ballon d'Or is it has to happen, right? Like, do we have any disagreements there? Like, who do we put over Kane this season? Like, let me be realistic here. I mean, we could obviously argue maybe Kvaratskhelia, maybe Dembele, but to me, Dembele, I don't know. But how are we looking? Yeah, that's the thing. It depends on the campaign, right? So I think if France is looking to what they seem to be on paper, because we have Mbappe, right? Who's arguably the best striker in the world, right? Well, alongside Kane, of course. We have Dembele on the right. Well, Dembele will play. What Dembele does play strike or right? And Olise does play right. So would Dembele go on the left because he have like to play with both feet? Well, how does that work? What do France usually line up there? Is it that who will shift? Who will shift there? Or would it be like a case of Real Madrid where Rodrigo and Vini wanna fight for the left? I'm wondering like how does that work? How does France line up there? Because I really don't know in terms of France lineup. I really don't know how they shape their formation in terms of like who's going on the right, who's going on the left. So Dembele in strike and Mbappe on the left. Oh right, Dure, right? You think Dure will start over oh yes, Dure. Right. Dure. No, Olise. Olise will start over Dure. Dure will be bench. And I guess midfield will be what? Turkey. I think Camavinga got left out, right? Camavinga got left out, so I don't think we see a Camavinga this World Cup. Spain or Portugal favorite to win. I'm banking on Spain. Portugal have a strong side, don't get me wrong, so they could upset a lot of people, but I don't know. I don't know. I know Ronaldo on form in his league and everything, but Ronaldo 2026 Ronaldo carrying Portugal. Now, okay, don't clip that because that could probably go viral. Somebody could clip that. Who's the team to flop? My flop is 100% England, bro. I don't see England beating anybody. I don't even know what England group is, but I don't see England beating anybody. Like, yeah, Tuchel is a good manager, but his players are not hungry. He's a good manager. I love him, but England players are not hungry, bro. They're not hungry. I don't feel like they want it that much. Because to me, it's World Cup season. Like, let me be real, right? World Cup season is arguably, that is why Neymar put in the work that he did at the end of the season, even though he was injured. Because everybody is hungry for a World Cup spot. Everybody wants their World Cup spot secured, right? That's usually the case. World Cup season is your time to prove yourself for your country. So me thinking about it, you're going to be fighting. It's soccer fighting. It's power fighting. Do they really want this? Is it? Here these UK men. Get these men out of my chat now, boy. You see these two UK men, get them out of my chat now, boy. Just get them out. Get them out. We only allow Chinese in the chat. People who not biased. Nah. I mean, I really love how Harry Kane plays. So I want Kane to have a very good World Cup campaign. Harry Kane is my favorite striker. Like, no, I could shit him up for this, but I rather Kane over Haaland. Simply because to me, Kane offers more to the game than Haaland. No. I just genuinely think Kane, and I'm not talking about this season, I talk about even when Kane was at Spurs, bro, I will take Kane. Because to me, especially if I sit here, right, I just thinking about Kane being in City and just Kane under Pep. I wish I could have witnessed a Kane under Pep. That's all I ever wanted. A Kane in a Pep system would have done numbers, bro. It would have done numbers. But unfortunately, the transfer didn't happen and they went for Haaland and that happened. So Haaland is a great player, no doubt. But I just think Kane he just offers a next step as a striker, like just more to the game. Yeah, boy. I don't know. I really love Kane, boy. Semis at best. We'll see. I don't bet in. I can tell you one thing. Man, like 7 big up, boop, 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 boop. England, they could make it out of the group. They could make it out of the group for sure, but like realistically. So let me pull up groups. Let me pull up groups because I feel like I'm not too familiar about what the groups is right now. So let me pull up groups for a second. Let me pull up groups. All right. All right. So there's groups here. All right. So we have group. So this is the first, this is the opening match, right? Mexico versus Mexico versus, this is the opening match. Mexico versus South Africa, right? I think this is the opening match, right? Korea and Czech, right? So so is it that, so wait, is it that, okay, so they started, right, so it's group A, so it's group B and D, hold on, so it's group B. So how we thinking in this first group, guys? Who do you think will go for the because it's they're taking two teams in the next round, right? Like I mean on paper, we're thinking about Korea here and either between South Africa and Mexico, right? Mexico in home territory, so I would like to believe they would fight. So I think I would probably go with Khalil there. I would go with Korea and Mexico. So Canada, Bosnia, Qatar, Switzerland. Who plays for Switzerland right now? Switzerland national team. Who plays for Switzerland right now, bro? Right, Shaka kind of. Ricardo Rodriguez still exists, bro. It's 33. Akanji, Zakaria. Okay. Qatar, Bosnia. Is Jacko still playing? Is Jacko's Bosnia national? Is Jacko still playing? Is Jacko still a? No, Jacko is still. Jacko is 40 years old and he's still playing. All right, okay. So okay. My guess is Canada. I don't know. Switzerland was here. You don't think Canada will go through? Canada. I mean. Jonathan David. How is David playing this season? I haven't seen any David. Kone. Isn't Alfonso Davies supposed to be here too? Okay. Malay, dog, look how long me see Jesse. Jesse, thank you so much for this sub, bro. Big up, boop, 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 boop. 40 months is crazy, dog. Thank you so much for this sub, bro. I appreciate it. Now, there's a very interesting group here. Ole, we had a back 80 here, no? Personally, me, we had a back Brazil and Haiti here, no, Ole, personally, we might just have a back Brazil. I might have to get me a Haiti jersey for this one here, you know. I might just need to get me a Haiti jersey for this one. I might just need to get a Haiti jersey. But I mean, realistically, this is a very hard group, right? Brazil, Morocco, who is, well, won the African Cup of Nations, won the African Cup of Nations from Senegal disqualifying, right? But they still have a very strong side, right? So we look at Brazil, Morocco, Scotland. Scotland has who? Scotland national team. Players. Jesse, what is this scene, bro? How we doing? How are things? What is up? Billy Gilmore. Scott McTominay, boy. Turney. Kelly, this is not like a Newcastle goalkeeper, yeah? Angus Gunn still plays. That's crazy. Robertson. Yeah, Scotland have a relatively solid side. Yeah, but I want Haiti to go through. Let me see. Group D. USA, Paraguay, Australia, Turkey. Aragula. I mean, I thinking USA and Turkey. Pochettino not for USA right now. USA national team. Who's USA manager right now? Remind me only, please. Tim Ream is still playing. Interesting. Oh, I don't know. I don't know anybody in USA team right now. That's actually crazy. I don't know anybody here. Like now one. I know Tim, but Tim is 38. Like can we move forward from Tim? What is this team? Okay, so this might be a close one here. Like I could see this being. I mean, I feel like Turkey is going to destroy this group, right? Group E: Germany, Curacao, Ivory Coast, Ecuador. Ecuador has Pachu, right? Ecuador national team. Ecuador has Pachu, Estupian, somebody. Who else they have? They have a few people, no? Ah, I don't want to be tracked. I mean, Wikipedia is not what I'm looking for, right? But I just want to see on those coaches. Blah, 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 blah. Estupian, yeah. Oh, this guy, yeah, he's for Arsenal. Oh, they have a solid side actually. Pacho, Estupian, this guy, and I'm not trying to pronounce that name. Um, Cancelo, right? Oh shit, they have a Valencia. Valencia. Wait, no, this is not the Valencia I'm thinking about. This is the Valencia I'm thinking about. Yeah. Okay, they have a good side though. There's actually a very decent side. So is it the? Yeah, yeah. There's a very good side actually, and I'm thinking Ivory Coast national team. Who's on Ivory Coast right now? Um, this guy is for Leverkusen, no? Sangre, he's a good player, I think. Fofana is for RC Lens. Did he move? Where is he right now? He's at FC Porto. This guy, Cassier went to Saudi League, right? This guy is at Nottingham. Cassier is at, yeah, Saudi League. Um, who else here? Kone, yeah, no, that's not who I'm thinking. Misuma, right. Okay, actually, this is going to be a very interesting group. Germany, Ivory Coast, and Ecuador is going to fight, right? Well, we would like to believe Germany would fight, right? Let's go Group F. Netherlands, Japan, Sweden. Okay, this is a exciting one because Sweden is what Isaac and who else? I probably already know Isaac. Not gonna lie. Lindelof. Who else do you have here? Oh, Arsenal's best forward ever to grace the football. Um, where is he now? He's still at Newcastle. Okay, feel like I don't see him. Um, Bob, who's Bob? Boy? Which Bob is that? Right. So Sweden, Japan, Netherlands. Well, this will be an interesting group too because it could be between particularly. I think I would like to believe Netherlands will go next round. But how does Netherlands line up now though? Because Depay, where is he right now? Depay. Where is Depay right now? I actually don't know. Depay is in Brazil. Okay. Gakpo works. Marlon at Roma. Okay. Robbie. Sunderland, Frankie de Jong, minus, private. Okay, actually, Netherlands have a strong side. Look, Khalil Boy, you know. There's Khalil Boy right there. You see this man? If it wasn't for this man, I know Spurs in League One, League Two. Spurs would have be. I Spurs, that Khalil, that Khalil Boy there, no. I think Ake is supposed to be leaving City this season. They have a good side. They have a good side. Netherlands. So this will be an interesting group. I'm not entirely sure who Japan has right now. Actually, let's see. Endo, Kubo is at PSG right now. Where is he? Where is he now? Let's go. Sociedad. God. Yeah, Sociedad, yeah. Matches. Yeah, okay. Decent. Okay, Belgium, Egypt, Iran, New Zealand. Okay, so between should be between Belgium and Egypt, right? I would like to believe so. I don't know who in Belgium side right now actually. I wanna familiarize myself with Belgium side again. Is De Bruyne playing for this World Cup? Because I know he had an injury. Is he cleared? Is he cleared for World Cup? Could anybody tell me? Players. Top goal scorers, right? So this is the lineup. Katsoa, Munir. God, what is this? What is this defense, bro? There was a time where we had Company and Vertonghen in the back line. Adebayo used to play for them as well, no? Yeah. Vertonghen, yeah. They had a good side. What is this? What am I watching here? Like what are we supposed to do with this right here? Witzel, De Bruyne, Tillemans is at Aston Villa, Onana, Doku, Trossard, Lukaku. Okay, let's see. We'll see. Spain, Cape Verde, Saudi Arabia, Uruguay. I see Suarez is obviously not going. They make a report that Suarez is not going World Cup when Suarez retired, dog. Like, Suarez retired from international football, dog. Hey, Shaughnessy, I swear I'll reply to you. I swear this one won't be left unseen. I promise I'll reply. Okay, so this should be a relatively Valverde for Uruguay, yeah. And Nunes, no? Nunes and Valverde. Right. And Jimenez is where right now though? Is he still at Atletico Madrid? No, he is. Okay, he's there. He's going to Ronald and Araro is there as well. I forgot. Araro is so much ass right now. Ugarte, where's Ugarte now? Has he not left United? Or is he still at United? I feel like I'm so out of touch with these transfers. Okay, interesting. So this should be between Spain and Uruguay. Should be. I'm used to it. Oh, brother. What is this group? France, Senegal, Norway? Okay, this is very exciting. So Norway has Haaland, Odegaard, this guy on the left, Oscar Bob, I think, plays on the left. And no, he plays on the right, and then this Leisberg guy plays to the left, right? That's Nusa. Nusa is a very good player. Yeah. So they have a good attack, but what is their defense? No, Solot, yeah, Solot as well. Okay, this is gonna be a good group, no? This is gonna be a good group. This is gonna be some good football, some real good football. Because I think Haaland for Norway has been the top scorer international, right? No, like for qualifiers, he has been the top scorer. Um, top scorers World Cup qualifiers. By confederation, Qatar, 4 goals each. So this is Europe. I could have sworn that Haaland had more goals, top scores than FIFA World Cup qualifiers. Let's see. Messi. Wait, this is all time. Is it? What is this? What am I watching for 2026 World Cup qualifiers? But to me, I would have sworn Haaland was here. But okay, I guess I was incorrect. But we'll see. We'll see how he plays. I just know he plays very good for Norway. And I hope that we see our nice, good Odegaard, Haaland. I'm a big Odegaard fan. He might not be playing the best for Arsenal, to me, but I feel like I've been following, like ever since Odegaard moved to Real Madrid at 16 years old, at 15 years old, or whatever the crazy transfer was, I have always had like big hype for Odegaard. So I hope that for World Cup he could. Algeria, Argentina, Austria. This is what David Alaba. Who else for Austria right now? Players. Let's see. Not the dog. He still plays. The hell, Lima, Shaga, Danzo. I don't know how to pronounce that name. Okay, decent players, I guess. This guy from RB and Red Bull. He's for Red Bull. No, he's for Dortmund. Okay, Dortmund. My bad. I don't know who in Algeria right now, but Maris not playing anymore, no? I don't think oh wait, no, Maris still plays, but does he play international? Is the question. Does Maris play international still? Is the real question. Let me Wikipedia it. Algeria football team players. 25, no. It's not what I'm looking for. List of players. No. It's not what I'm looking for. Transfer market go and ask for more cookies, boy, and I'm giving all them more cookies. Nori, right? This guy. Maris. Okay, Maris is going to World Cup then. Okay. Okay, Uzbekistan. That is how we name center back for City. What is his name again? What is his name again, boy? What a fake footballer fan I am. Is this my name again, boy? Kusanov, right? Kusanov. Colombia, Uzbekistan, Congo, and Portugal. Interesting. I think like Portugal for sure should steamroll this group, right? Like what I mean, like should drop no points, maybe some points, if any. England, Croatia, Ghana, Panama. I don't know who's in Ghana right now. I don't have a clue who's in Ghana right now. Actually, I'm not familiar with any Ghana players right now. The menu. Jordan, he's still playing football. Okay, party. Dog, isn't he supposed to be banned? He's at Villarreal. Anybody get called up recently? Bum 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 bum. Okay. So menu. Okay, like okay, Ghana. Alright. Let me see who Croatia is right now. I don't know. I don't know what's Croatia standards right now. Obviously, dog. Perisic still. Dog, what? These men don't know when they're done. like, dog, like there comes a point in football that we just need to hang it up, right? This guy for Spurs, no? Khalil, he's supposed to be coming back on loan from Hamburg. Yeah, he's all a player. Yeah, Hamburg. He's a Spurs player. Pretty decent. Kovacic. What is it? Perisic playing. Perisic is playing. Okay, all right. Interesting. We'll see. And there's not the former Liverpool goalkeeper. Is he still at Liverpool? No, he's not. This is he used to play for Liverpool, no? Last 5 matches. Switch player. Wait, what? How do we see what is his career history? Okay, so he never played for Liverpool. Must be mistaken. Oldest average age team. Who? Croatia and England. Okay, all right. So to me, England should get out of groups. There's no way England doesn't get out of this group, right? To me. Now, if they don't get out of this group, if they do, anyways, let me not go down that road. Let me just assume that they get out the group. Okay? Let's just assume that they get. Let me not even go there in that discussion of wondering if they will get in to the next round. Now, my question is, now that it's more teams, is it still going to be like wrong of 16? Or is it wrong of 32? That's something I don't know. I feel like I haven't done my research for this World Cup at all. World Cup. How is that working? How's that working? How's the fixtures gonna work? 32. Okay. Gotcha, bro. I can't wait. Ollie, I'm excited. I'm really excited. I'm excited to see. Now my question is, could Messi take the power of friendship, return yet again with the power of friendship, and win World Cup again? And if he does, do we just give it up? Is that it? We just stop football, we stop World Cup, we stop Ballon d'Or, we just crown Messi as the best ever, the greatest ever. And we don't play football anymore. We don't play football. If Messi wins the World Cup, that's the day. We don't play football anymore. We will now just retire. We just stop football and we'll go to basketball or something. I'll start watching some MMA with Khalil or something. I don't know. Something else will happen. I just not watching any football. Could you the real, because I have no way that. Now let me just say no way, because honestly, dog, I had no idea that Argentina would have won last World Cup. Nobody could have tell me that Otamendi would have been in the starting lineup for the final of the World Cup. Nobody could have told me that. Nobody could have told me that Otamendi would have been in the starting lineup of the World Cup. And I think Demichelis still playing. Was he for last World Cup too? Like, where is he? He's a manager now, no? He's an assistant manager. No, he's not. He's head coach for Malaro. I'm trying to pronounce that. Where is he right now? Dog, Demichelis in place since 2016. What am I smoking? Am I smoking? Dog, the man has not played an international match in 2016. Okay, so who was he starting lineup for last World Cup? I think it wasn't Lisandro Martinez, no? Was it? Was it Otamendi and Lisandro Martinez? Mascherano. Mascherano's the coach of Argentina. Shit. That's crazy though. We old. We actually old, you know, bro. Like when we started to see these men turn into managers and they were playing football like not too long ago. You know who I'm excited to see? Khalil Nico Paz. I'm excited to see that young fella. Who said I think he had a back to Real and no, is he? Is he had a back to Real? No, they bought him. They bought him permanently. Sky Sport Italia reported that Como had rejected an offer for 50 mil from English Premier League club Tottenham Hotspur. Nico Paz, now he's Argentine. He's Argentine. He's Argentine, but I think he was born in Spain. Yeah, he was. So he chose to play for Argentina. I think one of his parents is Argentine, and he chose to play. He's the son of former Argentine international Pablo Paz, who played in the 1998 FIFA World Cup in France. His mother is Spanish and he was born in Spain, but he chose to play for Argentina. Dog, as I said before, if the power of friendship takes Argentina to the final and they happen to win the World Cup, I am done. I would like to say publicly it's over. I will never be watching another football game again. I have to switch my career. I would have to listen. One of the first stories my child will have to know about is the story of Messi. Savinho to smoke Spurs. I think Savinho should leave City, but I mean new manager, so maybe he's curious to see how things happen, right? But to me, Savinho needs to catch back his confidence. I think Savinho is an amazing player, by the way. I think he has a lot of potential. And I think once he finds himself at the right club and he builds back his confidence, what he had at Girona, he will be amazing. But in his current state, I think the best bet is just to have he should have a new environment. I think at some point in your career, I mean he's not old, but there's just some decisions you have to tell yourself, hey, what do I do with my career? How is things working? And I think just go for it. I mean, this is what his second, this is gonna be his third season at City or second season. I can't remember. And to me, maybe just try a new challenge. Yeah, like Faith, big up, boop, 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 boop. Good night, Faith. How are we? How are we doing? Are we good? Are we living? We are just talking football. We're just yapping about football and World Cup. Do you watch football, Faith? Do you taking the best game ever created, football? Yeah, World Cup things. But yeah, guys, I'm excited for World Cup. Yeah, Khalil, I appreciate the conversation as usual, but just to summarize, I can't wait for World Cup. I'm sorry earlier I didn't stream last week at all because I was real busy last week. But this week, planning on streaming. I'm hoping to plan to stream today, Wednesday, and Friday. I'm hoping to stream. So yeah. Watch alongs in Discord. I'm studying because you see, the thing is, it depends, right? Like group stages, but like finals and semis, everybody does always be busy. Everybody be going some way and something. So like, but group stages, yeah, probably. But that's real games, that's real games to cover. I only watch the finals. So who you backing? Fit. My question is, who's your favorite footballer and who are you backing for the World Cup? Bring back those streamers that used to give us thing like stream the World Cup. I remember one guy streamed the World Cup and got Zops, yes. That was what's his name, boy? Dog, rip to his channel. I think he came back though. I always forget his name. He gets Zops, yeah. He was Zops. He was ups. Trying to see what's going on here. Yeah, he was ups, but I hear that Discord shit. Yeah, I miss the community vibes that Twitch used to be. I feel like everybody on their own beat, and I get that, like, that's fine. Everybody had a group, you know. There are people who fall out of this one, that one fall out of that one, and I think everybody just chose their groups and went their way, like who stayed with each other and who didn't stay with each other. But I just miss the times where people didn't know each other that much. You know, the times when people didn't really know each other and they still was like, you know, getting to know each other. Alex, big up, boop, 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 good night, how are you? You know, they still was kind of trying. I feel like people now is just like, they see a name, they hear a name, they don't want nothing to do with it. I feel like, I know I would never force anybody or tell anybody like you had to be friends with somebody or anything like that. I would never ever say that, because I think the best way to build your community and play your own games and whatever is to stick to the people who bringing you up and bringing and supporting your energy, right? But I feel like it's so bad at this point, people won't even know you, and because they hear something from somebody else, they're not even willing to work anymore. And I just feel like that's the state of the community right now. Nobody really willing to take a chance on each other. Nobody willing to take a chance on this one. Nobody willing to do this with that one, and they don't know this one, so they ain't thinking of that one, and all kind of mumble jumble. You know, so honestly, I'll be honest with all you. At some point, we just had to understand that we can't limit ourselves as a community to just Trinidad. I mean, I'm grateful for my little community outside of Trinidad. I have, you know, like Sharky was recently here, my little UK crew, Sharky and Nell and a few others. Like I glad I have a little crew outside of Trini. I kind of glad that I somehow building some community elsewhere, and I hope to continue that, because not to say I love my Trinis, but I feel like we just limit our own selves. We limit ourselves as a community because I don't know, it's just like we're so small, and yet we hate to kind of see each other grow or work with each other, you know. So I always thankful for the streamers. I always thankful for the streamers and the people that actually willing to work with me anytime I want to do something. They'll be like, yeah, Jack, they're doing this with Jion, they handle this with Jion. I always appreciate them people, because all of the people doesn't have to do that, you know. So yeah, I very thankful for that. I real thankful for that. You know? I real thankful for that all them. Doing that's okay as I playing some Valorant. You're the admin on Discord, Alex. Admin Discord. Let me send you my Discord code. Let me send you my Discord code. So you could add me one time. And whoever else probably wanna add me too. I don't know who else here in chat. Or they could add me as well. Okay, this is my streamer mode on, so I can't copy use on it, man. It's just you now, actually. But other than, let's stray away from football for a little bit, and well, streaming community. I've just been really interested in the sense of like, you have a Discord channel. I do, but dog, it kind of bugged. My Discord kind of bugged. Khalil, you on it, yeah? I think you in my Discord, no? But it's bugged. My Discord is bugged. I think I made a new one, and I think this new one is bugged. Because I had an old one, and I can't remember what the old one name was. Nah, I think I had an old one. I can't remember what was the old one. What was the old one, boy? I feel like I had an old one. But I definitely made a new one. But this new one is bugged, dog. It's so when you join, I'm gonna send the link here. When you join this Discord server, it is kind of bugged. I just had a manually give people roles and all kind of thing. Like people can't who now add me and I accept them. Oh, okay. I think it's you, Alex, right? I think it's you who now add me. Yeah, but yeah, all that life has been I really like where I am in life. And as I always tell people, I tend to reflect a lot with my life. And as much as I have regrets with a lot of things in my life, I also am happy that I've went through a lot of things in my life as well, because I would have never been where I am right now, and that is not just for myself, right? It's also understanding that people around me that might be in similar situations that I have been through, and I'm being able to now offer them the support or the help in different capacities, because I feel like there's different ways you could support your friends and your family. You may not always be able to support them in the way they want it. And that is important to communicate, like, and understand that your real friends will accept you for who you are. Like, if it is you can't always make, what they would want from whatever, you that's okay. That's okay. You're not perfect. Like, you can't expect to burn yourself trying to help every single person. And that's something I'm like gradually learning as well. And like for me, and like going forward in life, like I feel for myself, I just always have to think about, like, where do I align? Who's my people? Who really supporting me? And when I mean supporting me, I don't mean just like sharing a post, because I think social media is the next thing that kind of clouding friendships, because people just determine their friendships by who they support their posts and thing. That's not always the way your friend's gonna support you. I have friends who might not reshare a single one of my posts, but if I call them now for help, they come and quiet down by me and come in to help me. You understand? I'm like, Floods, make up, boo, 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 boo. Is you seen Floods, make up yourself? You understand? So I think to me, I've started to realize, friends come in different capacities, they offer different things, and is accepting that not every friend will be able to support you in the same capacity, but it's understanding that this particular friend is making an effort to support you in some way or some form, and that is love. That will always be love. So yeah, that's something I've been really learning as of recent. Floods, as you seen, why are we doing mine? But yeah. So most likely earlier, as I said, I will stream today. I'm streaming today, and I'm probably gonna stream Wednesday, and then I'm gonna stream Friday. No, I'm not streaming Wednesday, because Wednesday is this tournament they have in Malski, Chris, and Tiff having a tournament on the 3rd, which is Wednesday. So I'll definitely be tuning into that. So I will be streaming Wednesday for sure. I'll probably be streaming maybe Thursday, Friday instead, rather than Wednesday. Because usually I want to go with the Monday, Wednesday, Friday schedule, but yeah. Floods, I good, bro. I thought that Floods, I see you doing your thing, though. Floods, keep it up, boy, boy. It's been a while for real. It's been a while for real, bro. It's been a long time. Actually, I feel like you haven't been in the stream in years. Floods is a big hard back man now. I know Flood since he was a child, We know Flood since he was a child, We basically grew up. We see Floods grow up on Twitch, Floods is a little baby the other day. Floods is a little menace. A little menace, dog. When you see Floods in the chat, you go, oh God, boy, Floods again, boy. Oh God. Our Floods man was a little menace, boy. Oh my God. You had to hope AJ and ban Floods, You had to pray AJ in. If it's one thing AJ used to be doing, it's banning man, dog. That used to be so funny, yeah? That used to be so funny. Good times, dog. I really miss what streaming used to be, boy. You mistaken me for Kessa. Dog Flood, I feel like you and Kessa used to work together, bro. You see, you, Kester, and Kai, you, Kester, Kai, who else is hard boy? You, Kester, Kai, and a few others, but you, Kester, and Kai, oh my Lord Jesus. Oh my Lord. Flood, I don't think I ever meet you in person, but the impression I got of Kai, I genuinely thought when I met him in person that he would have been one of the most annoying people that I ever meet. But he was quite the opposite. Kai was actually very chill. Kai was so chill though. Like Kai is nothing what he's like on Twitch. I was actually real shocked. I mean, I guess now he changed, but I was like, that was years ago, and I feel like Kai was nothing like he was in Twitch. The good old days, yeah, boy. That was peak times, bro. Like, if it wasn't for Twitch, God knows where I would have been. If it wasn't for Twitch, I don't know, life would have been looking real grim right about now, real grim. Twitch was my saving. That was my was my escape. Twitch was my escape, bro. No lie. But I'll be in the TTP. Nah, I wasn't being no TTP. Kili, when you come back, dog, when you come back, boy. Look, I never meet you in person, dog. I never get to line with. I don't kill you. I never get to line with you. I never meet a line with Flood. Flood's not even interested in line with me in the first place. So it is what it is. It is what it is. I feel like I never meet Khalil. Link up in the UK, doc. If it wasn't for the visa thing, I would have come to the UK for sure. 100% I would have booked a ticket and come. But I am not spending 20,000 plus to come to the UK. You're not interested in like, oh my God, oh brother, here we go again. Shawnee, at least I just communicate when I leave in the country and thing, eh? So you don't tell me nothing. Right? You see by the queen. But now, from what I know, right? To fly to the UK, your average ticket could be like what, like roughly around 8 to 10, right? Okay, right? Roughly, right? That isn't that the price, like the prices? 6 to 7. Okay, all right, 6 to 7. And the visa whole application, that whole thing, is now about 10. It's not about 10. It's not about 10. You understand? It's about 5. Okay, that's not something too bad. But still, boy, Khalil boy, when I could take a little trip to the US for half that price. But I feel like I know more people in the UK than I know in the US at this point. I only have family in the US. Nah, like I have friends. But I know more creators in the UK. Like the funny part. Like I feel like if I go to the UK, I have more content I could do, And then I like a football match and thing. But like, what's the average? Like, what's the average cost of a football match? Right? How does prices look? But Shawnee, if I speak, you don't even have my number saved, Jayon. Plus, you've never messaged me. How? It's hold on. Plus, first of all, let's get this straight, right? Let's get this straight. I have lost a lot of contacts from my phone. Simply, watch my phone, right? I'm not sure my phone. Right? I'm not sure my phone. Come on, next. Right? This is my WhatsApp phone. This is my WhatsApp phone right now. Right? Since I have swapped to this WhatsApp phone, here's what's going on, right? Majority of my contacts have not only been deleted on WhatsApp, it has also been deleted on my normal J7. So here the thing, right? My phone, my iPhone mash up, right? My iPhone mash up. And this phone I have here is SIM lock. So I can't put nothing on that phone. So I have to use this phone, right? Since I do all that transfer from iPhone to this thing, no boy, hear the thing, right? My uncle didn't pay for the phone. He finished paying for the phone. So basically, thief thing. Wait. When I think about it, it's actually thief thing. Wait. When I really talk to that way, it's actually thief thing. But he died. So they gave me his phone. So yeah, I don't know if that kind of that I didn't want to go that dark way, but yeah. So this yeah, it's his phone, but I mean he died, so he didn't finish pay. So yeah, it's just apps literally. I use this to manage my socials and all kind of thing. And since then, dog, my contact list has been all over the place. So here what is going, right? And in some cases, I would have numbers saved on WhatsApp and then not saved on my phone. So people will be calling me, right? Oh, yeah, I ain't gonna lie, right? A girl call me and I'll answer the phone, but it's just a number. So I answer, I was like, hello, good afternoon. It's like, hi, good afternoon, Fiona. I was like, yeah. I was like, yeah. I was like, hi, Zeus. And I was like, you don't have my number saved? That's a conversation by itself, right? That is a conversation by itself, right? This is this yeah, right? So floods, please message me over so I can save over your number on this shit phone until I get a new phone. Now, honestly, I was thinking about buying a new phone, but like the J7 Prime, what better than this right now? What better than this J7 Prime right now? Like this, why would I? I go back with a motto that one of my friends always says to me is like, like, do it what you have and just work it what you have. I have no reason to switch phone. It working, right? The only problem is that I need a next number because I need a number for business and I need a number for personal. Because a lot of people is like messaging me for business and it's like on my personal. Okay, all right. So thank you for the follow. Hi. Oh shit, Kai. Kai, I sorry, listen, like, I sorry, right? I sorry. I'm not very good with names now, you know. So it's a Nigerian name. No, listen. I promise you, even if it wasn't a Nigerian name, bro, that I would have gotten it wrong. Probably. Kai Ode. Yeah. See? Khalil is a smart guy. That's why I think he should be a streamer again. But welcome to the stream. Thank you for the follow. How come what brings you here? How did you find the stream? Yeah, that's floods. Yeah, that number. Um what brings you here? Welcome to the stream. You are my front page. Jeez. Damn, like I'm honored, like dog. Oh, welcome. I mean, I feel like he's a special guest at this point. You get any special guest treatment. Welcome to the stream. Do you play any games? What's your interest? You watch any football? Like we was now yapping about football. Then we went to I feel like I have a little ADHD, so bear with me. My thought process don't really working too well. Valorant. Okay, so I don't play Valorant anymore, but I used to real play Valorant specifically like 2 years, 3 years ago. But yeah, now I just play League of Legends. Just League of Legends. I haven't played Marvel Rivals in a minute. My main on Valorant or main for Kai or Olia. Shit. My main is Astra. My main is Astra. Floods has played. Yes, Floods has played Valorant. Never played Val with me, Alex. I just said that I have not played Valorant in about 3 years. Okay? Don't beat me for that. Okay? But Kai, are you like, so it's a Nigerian name? Are you from Nigeria? Are you living in Nigeria right now, or where are you right now? If you don't mind me asking, if that's too personal, I'm sorry, man. I'm always interested in knowing like where my community is from, where everybody's located. Like Khalil, we would like to say we wouldn't call Khalil a Trini because I'm Trinidadian from Trinidad. Um, and well, we wouldn't call Khalil Trini anymore. He's what we would describe Khalil to be because I don't think they'll claim him over there either, right? But we're not claiming him in Trinidad either. So where does Khalil lie? Is he British? Is he Trini? He's neither. I don't know. I was raised in Nigeria. I'm in Ghana now. That's so cool, Lord. I always want to go to Africa, bro. And in Filipino, that's real cool. That's actually so cool. That's actually real cool. That's welcome to the stream. I'm glad to have someone located in Africa right now. That's real nice. How's life there right now? How's things been in Nigeria? Oh, sorry, how's things been in Ghana for you right now? Yeah, how things been? How things been? How's life there? If you don't mind sharing, of course. If it's too personal, it's fine. So you used to play mainly support. Girl like that. I was gonna say man like Danny, yeah. Girl like Danny. Boop 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 boop. Danny, you got through Sunday? You got through Sunday? Ghana is expensive as hell for real, like just cost of living. Damn. Okay, so Kai, is it like, do you ever think about leaving Ghana, like to relocate? And if you were to relocate, where would you go? I'd advocate for you to come to Trinidad. Listen, yeah, ever feel like you're thinking about coming to Trinidad? Not you don't have to live, but just a visit, We're here in Trinidad, you send me a message. I'm stressed out, a lot of things are happening business-wise. And you shoot my message, If I could help you, let me know. Just shoot my message. I'll see where I could support you. Yeah? Yeah? No? Yeah? No? No? Yeah? No? 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 Yeah? 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 No? No? Let me know. Probably Thailand. Okay. How come? Why Thailand? I would love to know. Um, I think like if I was to relocate, I actually don't know where I would go. Thinking about it. Now I know where I want to visit, but in terms of relocation, I don't know where I would want to go. But I wanna visit. There's few places I want to visit. I want to visit Egypt. I want to visit Japan. I want to visit 100% want to visit I want to visit somewhere in Spain. I don't know particularly where in Spain as of yet. I want to visit Greece. I want to visit Greece. Where else do I want to visit? Um, where else could I visit, boy? Where else would I want to visit? I'd love to go Peru. I know, very weird, but I'd love to go Peru sometime. Shouldn't be too hard to go there for me, right? Considering where we're located. I think you should take me to Japan, Florida, Texas. Why Florida? You want to fight alligators? Why do you want to go to Florida? Like, all Florida has is Disneyland and alligators and goannas and goanna. Like, what is there to see in Florida? And swamp. Well, water. Water, there's water. Like, no, it's just, all I know Florida about is that and hurricanes. That's why I know Florida for. Um, but I could get it Japan. How come Texas though? I've been to Texas multiple times though. I've been to Texas maybe around 3 or 4 times. I've been to Austin, Dallas, and Houston. I've been to Houston, Austin, and Dallas. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I've been to all three in Texas. Has been a nice experience. I've also been to Maryland as well. I've also been to Maryland. Um, so that's been nice too. I've never been to Florida. I've never been to New York. Um, I've never been. I've passed through Chicago, but I've never like went outside. Like I stayed in the airport because it was really cool. It was like in January. And anybody who knows Chicago, it's very cool in Chicago. So I did not. I had a long layover, but I did not venture. I did not venture outside. I've also been to Barbados, but that's like when I'm 9 or 10. I want to go back for sure. Um, and I definitely want to change though. I don't want to go US. I want to go 100%. I want to go UK. I think my next realistic trip might just be the UK. I think the UK might be my next trip, 100%. Because I actually know people there, so it's not to say like I'll go there and not have anybody to like line with or anything, or like be out there and not know where to go, or have to depend on a tour guide or anything. I wouldn't have to do those things. I'll just, you know, line with one of them. So I think the UK would be relatively easier for me in terms of a far visit. 100% would love to go in Africa sometime, but realistically, right now, that doesn't look feasible. You know, doesn't look feasible. You could travel to your country anytime. Well, that's great. Let me catch up. All right, do things and announce. When I announce it, you'll see me. I think you'd be proud. I am always proud of you, Danny. You have been so far. But Danny, send me a message if I could help with the business. I mean, no. Thailand is so good. Lady boys, weed and more time. Lady boys is crazy. I'll never forget Speed's visit to Thailand, or the amount of lady boys for real. Like for real. But it was actually real vibes though. Not gonna lie, Thailand was real vibes. I may go to Italy in a week. So I wanna go Rome. I don't not specifically Italy itself, just Italy, but I would particularly want to go to Rome, you know? Or your friends. Okay, I understand. I understand. But yeah, I'd love to go Rome. I'd love to go Rome. So that is on my bucket list as well. But in terms of like living somewhere else, I'm not sure where I would want to live if I were to relocate, you know? If I was to choose like just leaving Trinidad forever and let's go somewhere. Now realistically, all yeah, if I was to start a family, I might just leave Trinidad. I would want to, at least. I would try to, because it ain't looking too good. It ain't looking too good. Not gonna lie, you know. You go rural Russia, serious. Like in the cold, like that's real cool though. Cairo, like Egypt, Cairo. Cairo is in Italy. Is it pronounced Cairo? How is it pronounced? I can't remember how it's pronounced. I think it's Cairo, no? Correct me if I'm wrong. Wow, I was very wrong. I'm like, it's very wrong. My bad. Where would you prefer to go? I don't know. Because I mean, thinking about it, I would have to think living expenses, and from what I know, Thailand is actually a very, because I know this guy relocated from Trinidad to Thailand as this tech guy, right? This tech guy from Trinidad. He left and he's in Thailand, and he always talks about the cost of living in Thailand and how that is. So Thailand might be a good shout as well, yeah. Thailand might be a good shot for real, but I don't know if I want to go so far in terms of difference in culture. Would I want to change my like experience such a different culture? I feel like it's very hard to navigate change in your life. But my cousin, right? I have a cousin who lives in Dubai, and he's still Trinity to heart, bro. His family is still he's everybody's still very much like the cultures. I would like to guess that it wasn't hard for him to navigate through the culture change over there, you know? And I think because Dubai is so much tourist oriented, there's just so many mixtures of cultures and all these different things. So it's relatively not hard for outsider, right? But Spain, boy, Spain. Hmm, Spain. I wouldn't want to go to the UK like to live. From what I witness in the UK, especially it's politics right now. I don't know. And then there's these crimes like these stabbing incidents, these mass stabbings. Like what is with England and the mass stabbings, right? It's real crazy actually. Shawnee, what about you though? Like would you do you have a like a place that you'd want to go? And Kai, I don't know if you hear but yeah, we from relatively mostly my chat is from Trinidad. Um, I would like to say our culture is very unique. So if you want to like see more, like I think I don't know if you watch Speed. I don't know if you watch Speed if you take in Speed, but Speed is like someone who recently had a tour in the Caribbean, and I think if you would like to see some vibes in Trinidad, you could watch his visit to Trinidad. I think it relatively captures a lot, you know. It relatively captures a lot. So am I from Trinidad? Alex, you're from Trinidad. Shut up. Shut up, Alex. Shut up. All right. It's minutes to 9. I think I am. Come try our doubles. I gather Alex. I think I am going to end stream. Could sell my bottom. No, is there any like stores you could buy doubles from over there, Khalid, or does it just taste like so much ass? Because I know in the US, there's like options. Yeah, I got the double sun right there. Was you? It's not the same. Yeah, I feel it right now, boy. Dog, I really hope Khalil, if you come matching on that free load, that we could have a little we could have a little line, boy. Like actually see if we could gather some people on. I don't know, boy. It's really been a minute, dog. You know, it'd be nice to. I don't know if everybody would be willing, but I don't care, dog. I honestly, I reach a point in my life. I don't care who don't like me, and I don't care to see or be around people I don't like. I am. I'm not. I'm not in a. I'm not in a like you see how the community is. They had a group and a side and this and a that and a that and a this and this one don't want to think with that one and this and all that mad scene and all that madness and all that shit that's be going on. I could care less, boy, dog, way. I don't give a shit. Like that is between whoever, and I don't care. Like honestly, like once you's not directly a threat to me, like you're not bringing no bad vibe energy in the sense of you in some I don't know some mad scene. I cool, I real cool, you know. So yeah, that's my main thing. Um, So honestly, I've been really reevaluating as well, earlier, like how I want to approach it. So now I realize I've been someone who don't usually voice my opinion on things simply because I'll be honest with you, right? I have businesses that I represent, and I would not like to jeopardize the my businesses. I would not like to jeopardize that in any way or fashion. And I also, in some form in the future, I'd like to get into other things. But I've also realized now that I need to start talking my mind on certain topics and things that are for the general public concern. So I reached a point where I'm not so much caring in talking about general topics, and particularly I ain't going to be afraid to call out politics and things anymore. Not to say that this is going to be a politics stream, but I've just reached that point where I no longer want to be in a capacity where, hey, I silence myself and give in to what should be said in certain aspects, you know? And I was kind of motivated because I have a friend who relatively I really like when they share their opinions, and there's a chance and I think they take because they have an audience and they don't care. And to me, I really respect that, because obviously there's a way to do it. There's a way to say certain things. There's a way to express yourself. There's a way to healthily approach situations and stuff. So that's what I would probably want to lead towards in the near future. But yeah, I tell you, enough yap. I am going to call it a night. I think I will just end stream there. And I hope you guys have an amazing week. We should be back on Wednesday, more than likely. Or not Wednesday. So Wednesday, Miles Key, Tiff, and Chris is actually having a tournament powered by Sunshine Snacks. So I think Ole will just tune into that. I will definitely be watching that. I think it'll be real vibes, and I would encourage Ole to tune in and see the vibes there. Yeah, so I'll be looking. So definitely not streaming Wednesday. Probably we'll just stream the Monday, Thursday, and the Friday. Yeah, so thank you guys so much for the love and the support. Big up on yourself. Boop, 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 boop. Have an amazing week. Take it easy on yourself. Thank you so much for the love and the support. Have a good night.